Now, the purpose of this lever is to open that gate up there, which will let out the air balloon, which we can ride in, which is delicious. Open the iris. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. But now that we can see all of the airship, we can see that the symbol for Voltaic is indeed the shape of this airship. Though I still think it looks like an eye. Oh boy.
Yeah, I think it's more of an airship just because all the other symbols are kind of the thing at the end of the age.
Now look very closely at this handle. Looks like wood, right? Well, it changes to a different material later on. You'll see. And here we go! Yep, I made a shout out to Super Mario 64. Nintendo, 64! Oh my god, 64! It's a remix of the Crazy Nintendo 64 Kid video on YouTube. I highly suggest you guys look it up. It's hilarious. There's also a metal remix, which is really awesome sounding. My, what a nice view! And look at that waterfall. Woo! Delightful. Now, you remember how I said that handle was wood? Now it's metal. I don't know if it was always metal to begin with and then it had like a different cast to it based on where it was, but I'm not sure. It kind of reminds me of the hinges in Ribbon. Like the hinges on that one gate on Jungle Island that have like no texture on them.
Oh yeah, it could be like that. I think it's just weird reflection, really.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. And now, something amazing will happen. Da 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 da. Okay, sorry, I'll stop.
Mars.
The bringer of war. Now if you look at this giant floating thing, works on electromagnetism, awesome sauce, you'll notice a bunch of floating rocks suspended in midair. That incorporates one of the symbols Severo wanted us to grab from the ages. So back in the airship we go. Onward and upward! Yeehaw!
This is one of the endings to an age that's cool for a reason other than the ride. I think the rest of the ending is cooler than the ride itself.
Oh yeah.
Simply for the floating.
We prize the main theme for Voltaic. Starts again at the beginning. Very interesting.
The main Voltaic theme always scares me.
Yeah, it's kind of eerie. Definitely. And you also can't get to this Edanna book again, so guess you're screwed. Nope, you're not. Actually, if you go back down this path over here, won't take you anywhere, but it looks cool. Ah, I'm afraid of heights. Let's get out of there. But I tell you what, if you're afraid of heights, this next part will really scare you. Another one of those awesome doors. Didn't hear you over the door there, Jolteon.
I love those doors.
Yeah, I know. Coming down. And, this is where a book slides out, but you have to open this door first, putting yourself in imminent danger! Well, what an interesting symbol we have here. That's actually part of a half-destroyed, Narayan quadriglyph. I always call them quadriglyphs just because they look like a half and half type thing. And that's sort of a system of Narayani writing. This particular one spells out part of the motto for this age, which I think is energy powers future motion, if I'm not
That's
mistaken.
right.
Yep. Each of these ages has their own symbol. And we have to collect those symbols in order to get further to getting to Narayan and stopping Savidro. Now, without further ado, we go back to Jananin. Nice to have her feet on some solid ground, or should I say solid rock?
Goodbye, Voltaic.
Goodbye, Voltaic. It froze in the middle of the flyby there for 5 seconds. It paused especially for Jolteon to say goodbye to Voltaic.
Bye, Voltaic.
Aww. Now, unlike the other Jananin linking book, this one links you to the top of the tower. Now, like Savidro was doing earlier, I didn't point this out, but what you want to do is take this symbol here and put it on the scanner, where it will reproduce it down there, and unlock the cave, bringing it just a step closer to being reachable. Step closer to Savidro. One more message.
Not so easy, is it, Atris?
Nope.
Running like a rat through a maze, looking for some sign that'll help you save your world.
Is it over here? Is it over there? Is it someplace I can't find? I'm sorry, I love quoting Savidro.
Sirius and Achenar didn't care about saving Narayan. All that talk about fixing instabilities, rewriting the age so that we would be free to live our lives, that was just talk to hide the truth of why they had come. But we believed their lies, Atris. So we abandoned our traditions, forgetting that those traditions were keeping Narayan alive. And when the last tree started to die, I followed them here to tell them what they had done. And they laughed. They said they would never fix Narayan. They said that they had already taken everything it had worth saving. So, my dear old friend, Atris, I brought you to this place where your education begins. Find the remaining two symbols and then come see what your boys did to Narayan.
Now, what really happened to Narayan is that Savidro believes it's dead, and it certainly looks dead. It may or may not actually be dead, but it certainly looks dead. So, I really do love Brad Dourif's acting in this, but some people say it's like overplayed just because of like how he reacts. But you can really sense the anger in his voice. It's amazing. He's a good actor. Well, that just about does it for Voltaic. And I'm sorry I didn't get as chatty as I normally do, but I was really kind of tired tonight, and we were both feeling kind of eh. And Jolteon's not very talkative anyway.
Sorry.
So, it happens. It's no big deal. But until next time when we do, hopefully, Amateria, this is the Phantom Safety Pin and Jolteon signing off. We will see you later.